All right, so let's see the examples of how to compute unit hydrographs at a locations. We'll use the same location, UCLA, as example. Here I asked you, develop a design storm hydrograph for using the SCS distribution method. So that's location is given, that's the UCLA 90095 is the zip code. And I ask you to design or show the unit hydrograph for a design storm, which is a 100-year storm for 24-hour storm. So if you search in your IDF curve, this is the IDF curve that we see before. It is you have to do per 100-year storm, which is here, the blue color. So that's here, and but then you have to do 24 hours. So that's 24 hours, and 100 years is the blue one. So the rainfall intensity, if you see a depth, it will be around 8.31 in 95% interval. If you do the same thing here, 100-year rainfall and 24 hours is this color. So that's this color. So if this is the location, and if you see where it intersects, it will be around 8.31 inch. So what it means that it says that in 24 hours, in that storm event's total amount of rainfall that may occur is 8.31 inch. So now I asked you to calculate the unit hydrographs, which means you have to draw the shape such a way that the total amount of rainfall intensity in 1 hour will be not 8.31, but 1 inch. Okay, so that's what you have to do. So let's see how you do it. The first thing is to look for that shape, how the rainfall occurs in that area. And that's based on one of those 4 types of rainfall. The very first one is rainfall type. If you see Los Angeles over here, that's type 1. So you have to go to this website, standard rainfall distributions, from this web link. Again, this is not clear here, so that's https www.nrcs.gov/wps portal NRCS, and you can type the rest. So if you go there, you can download for each type of rainfall fractions. When you do that, you get this curve. So I just show you the example. So what you'll get is these columns as well as this column. Okay. So what it means that it says what's the rainfall intensity fraction or the depth fraction that occur at different durations of the rainfall, and the time would be at 0.1 hour interval, and it lasts total duration of 24 hours. In these slides, I show you until 1.9 hours, but actual Excel file has until 24 hours. So I just show you as an example how it works. Okay. So what you do is you assume that the total rainfall intensity 8.31. Now, as I said, for unit hydrograph, you have to convert that total rainfall intensity to 1 inch. So the way to do it is this fraction is given. It says, irrespective of the rainfall intensity, this much fraction will occur at different time. Okay, and that's based on a lot of times they do the statistics calculation of the patterns over hundreds of time, they come up with this number. So this is the fraction. So if you know the fraction and you know our new rainfall intensity, what assume or what you got is 8.31, then you calculate this value over here. Okay, so that value you multiply fraction times fraction, which is column 2, times the rainfall intensity for which you are trying to make a unit hydrograph. So that would be 8.31 inch. If you do that one, you got this number. Okay, that will give you column C. This is column B. That's B. This is C. So when you do that, then on next one, what you do is you subtract the difference between those two. That will tell you what's the actual rainfall intensity that occur at that time. Okay, so when you do that one, you get that rainfall intensity patterns for unit hydrograph. So once you do that one, you plot time versus column C and D. C will tell you the cumulative graph, and the I'm sorry, this is not going to cumulative graph. This will not give anything. D1 is going to give you the intensity graph. Okay. Let me show you the example. So this is what you'll get. Um, the this is how you see if you do the 20 until 24 hours. Again, just to confirm, I show you here until 1.9 hours, but actual Excel file will have a lot more. So then you see over here, that's the cumulative intensity. So this is the curve look like for UCLA. Yeah. So let me show you the Excel file. This is what I was talking about. So what you do is this is the first column, row A and B. This is the data you'll get from the website. So as I said, this is all until 24 hours. If you keep browsing down, the data is until 24 hours. And you see the total rainfall depth, it assumes is 1 inch at the end of the rainfall. So that's the fraction you got. And you from your IDF curve, you got 8.31. And then you use that, you multiply that to this number, you'll get this. If you see, that's what I did. And then the difference is what you get for the actual rainfall intensity. And so this fraction, again, as I said, this fraction will be the cumulative, and this is the actual rainfall intensity for unit hydrograph. So for this one, I plot this versus time, cumulative, which is what you get from the second paragraph. I'm sorry, second column. So let's say we change that to 1 inch. What it does, it doesn't change the shape of the curve. All it does is this number become very similar to this number, because that's what exactly unit hydrograph, what the fraction means. Okay, so I'll go back to change to 8.31. All right, so now you learn how to actually make unit hydrograph based on the rainfall intensity at any location in US.